Hello. So, I currently have found MTU in HiSec. Um, so, generally, whenever I find these, I remove them wherever I can. One of the first things I will always do is show the info of the unit. Uh, so this one's been here for a while. It only has 12 hours left before it expires and the mobile track unit disappears. Let's see, this is the person who owns the mobile track unit, and they are not in local. So, a lot of times people end up leaving these behind. Mission sites, stuff like that, can happen for a myriad of reasons. Generally, though, these are one of my more favorite things to find in HiSec. One of the things is with doing this, you will need to set your safety to partial. So this way it allows you to shoot the mobile track unit and kill it. So once I get in range, I will decloak and start shooting it. But the thing is with these, you will find people on top of them still doing missions and stuff like that. I generally won't bother with those, mostly because a lot of times it's just not worth it to me. But while doing this, you want to make sure you keep your D-scan open. You want to make sure that you can actually see probes, like combat probes, if they do happen to have somebody in the system that will scan you. But generally, I always warp in at 100, check it out. I never warp to 0 on them because sometimes there's mission rats still around, which can put you in a world of hurt real quick. We need to be a little bit closer. Alright, there we go. So, these can sometimes be extremely valuable. Sometimes they can have nothing in them. It depends. You can cargo scan them. Generally, I don't, because I like to think of them as little loot boxes that get to be fun to shoot, these little loot boxes. Now you'll notice that as I do this, I'm keeping an eye on D-scan to make sure that nobody suddenly decides to throw combats out and find me. But generally you're fairly safe at doing this. Sometimes you get decent drops from these. Can be actually worth finding and shooting these things. Generally, if you're in mission heavy areas where you'll find a lot of these things laying around. Sometimes people lose their ship and forget to bookmark the mobile track unit, and it will suck up their ship. I've come across one or two that were pretty pricey once I scooped the loot. I think one was about 500 mil. Some poor guy lost the Tengu and got sucked up into the mobile track unit. So this thing should be dead pretty soon. But yeah, mobile track units in HiSec, as long as you go suspect to shoot them, you're generally safe. As long as you keep your eyes on D-scan, yet again, generally safe. I like doing it in T3s because once I scoop the loot, I will just cloak up and wait. See if anything happens. Also, I have to wait the suspect timer. So this way, nobody can gank me on a gate or something like that. And it should be almost dead. And I run out of ammo. Yeah, one of the problems with the railgun. It shoots very fast, but it will run out of ammo. Alright, so there is loot in this pinata. We'll cloak up first. And check our... What did it drop? Oh, it dropped a bunch of stuff. Alright, so it's a nice padding of the kill board. 151 million. Or 141 mil. Ooh, it dropped an Imperial Navy heatsink. Ah, one of the better drops. So I will definitely be scooping this loot. So with that being said, we have just removed a mobile tracked unit and just made ourselves a hefty little profit. With that being said, I am